Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Last time, we made the final climb up to the front gate of the Citadel, battled the last judge, an extremely fun yet difficult boss, with a grueling run back too. And then, we opened up the grand gate to enter. This time, we're finally here! I cannot wait for this. This is when I think Silksong really picks up and really becomes like a super, super good game and a worthy follow-up to the original. Because like Act 1 overall, very good, but I think the like puny amount of items and upgrades that are on offer kind of harms it a little bit. But here's where that accelerates. Here's where everything picks up. You know what I mean. Let's step on this freaking pressure plate and get inside before I continue to drag this out longer than I have to. Oh man, I'm excited, I can't wait! It's also been like months since I started the series and I'm only just now getting here, which is kind of funny. A machine displaying a model of the Citadel. Insert rosaries? Only 40 rosaries to get a map of the place, I guess. Let's go! The Grand Gate map. Yes, the Citadel is so huge that it is divided into many sub-areas, and this is just one of those many. The Grand Gate. Look at how tiny it is! We now actually have its marker on the map, though. Look at that. It's huge, man. Sitting on top of everything else. I'm not sure if the Citadel is considered a different place altogether from Farloom, because from the act names, we just saw Act 2 Citadel of Song at the beginning of this video. From the act names, it seems to imply that everything down here is Farloom, and this is something else entirely, but I will be calling the entire world, Citadel included, Farloom, just for the sake of simplicity. Alright, can't reach those platforms up there, so let's just go straight ahead. Mother said, straight ahead, don't fall astray or be misled. Alright, I guess we're taking this. Let's go! Why are we going down? I thought we were supposed to be going higher. I played Black Mesa enough times to know that that's a problem. We good? We cool? We chillin'? Hit the lever again? Yeah. I don't think they're supposed to be scraping against the walls like that. I don't think they're supposed to be creaking like that either. Yeah. This elevator seems a little broken. That just made my situation a lot worse, didn't it? Indeed it did! Well, that was a pointless heal I did earlier. Yeah, you get taken all the way down to one mask, though it doesn't use up your, what do you call this? Fractured mask? Is that what it's called? Sorry, this screen. Yes, it doesn't use up your fractured mask at least. But yeah, we are heavily injured now, so, gonna have to try to do something about that real soon. Let's move on. And welcome to the first area of the Citadel. I don't think it's gonna give its name yet. Oh, here's something we could do about it. Pay 15 rosaries to unlock a bench. We can sit on it, refill our health. I think I'll keep my current abilities on hand. I think those will be pretty fun. I'd like to use the pin pillows a little more. Then as soon as you leave the bench, it goes away and you have to pay 15 more to use it again. Yeah, people down here in the underbellies of the Citadel weren't exactly being treated super well. If you thought rest was hard to come by earlier, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's even worse up here, so far anyway. The Underworks. This is the first area of the Citadel that we shall be exploring. We start off with a new enemy. They're pretty similar to the guys in the Deep Docks. In fact, this place is basically just the Deep Docks again, honestly. It kind of is. At least that guy attacks with like a spinny move, so that's a bit different. They're also wearing those like veiled little veils. They're veiled veils, you know? They're little veiled hat things. They're wearing those as a symbol that they are indeed working for the Citadel. That's like the Citadel's logo on there, basically. I don't think the Citadel has a name. It's kind of like the City of Tears. It's just the City of Tears. You don't have to ask what its name is. Its name is the City of Tears, clearly. Because, you know, the Kingdom would absolutely call it... Hellenus would absolutely want to call their city the City of Tears. 100%. Anyway, bam, 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 bam. That's so fun. I'd like to switch my crest, actually. I would like to start using the Wanderer's Crest again. Since we're exploring a new area, I feel like that would be the most fitting, since Wanderer's Crest is best for exploration overall. That looks like a guy wearing a hat. It looks like a stick figure guy wearing a big hat. And you know, there are a bunch of big bamboo hats around this place, so it wouldn't be too far off. A crude map of the Underworks. Take map? Sure. Please take this map. Take a map. Take a map. So here is our default map. Man, even the maps they put on the walls are incomplete. That is impressive. I thought Cornifer was bad at cartography. Maybe he wasn't as bad as I thought. Interesting how the Underworks are like on the opposite side of the Grand Gate, but I suppose the Grand Gate normally takes you up away from them. You know, up away from where all the poor working class people go. Open this up and, ooh, okay. Got a few pipes to crawl through. Pipes and tubes and the like. Uh-oh. Okay, watch out for that. More of these bat guys. We saw these guys in the slab, and now we're seeing more of them. Obviously, since we're now up nearby the slab, the Bone Scroll, a relic of Farloom's past, interesting collectors of historical items. Well, we're gonna have to find some excuse to go back down and talk to them at some point. Talk to the weird snake who wants a bunch of stuff. And that is it. It's just this relic. Okay. Unlike the original game, I don't know if I've been over this before, but unlike the original game, every relic is a unique item. It's not like you find another Wanderer's Journal for the collection. Every single relic is unique and has special information on it. So, that is something you could miss, and then if you miss it, you can't get this Bone Scroll anywhere else. Alright, there's a way to go down, but there's no way to actually access that, so we're gonna start with this room. Got all these gears here. I wanna say dropping into these deals 2 damage, but I might not be correct on that. Let me get all these shell shards back. I apparently used a bunch of them at some point. Like, man, I used so many. Hi, we got a cleaning person. Cool, cool. What are you called? The Underscrub. The Underworker. Underpoke? Underpoke! That's its name? That's amazing. I love that. The Underpoke. Alright, so we can see our hazard here. Temporary platforms that drop down from the ceiling and will eventually destroy themselves since they get ground up into pieces. You just want to jump across them quickly like that. Okay, that's cool. That's not terrifying at all. I want to say these are another thing that got nerfed in the first patch to only deal 1 mask of damage instead of 2, but I could be wrong about that. We fought one of you before in the slab, so you're not new. But we are starting to see your kind around since we are approaching that general vicinity. I've already been over this, but I'll go over it again, just in case you forgot or something. I don't know why you would have forgotten. Just in case! Alright, back we go. Oh, you're a big one. I am healing before this. And I'm not using more of my file because I would like to save the plasmium. Oh god, okay. You're a big boy, you got big swings, though you have big cooldowns between them. Holy crap, that was very easy. The Undercrank. I like how it seems to more consistently pull up the journal whenever I open it after killing a new enemy, so I can see their name right away. The original game was kind of glitchy with that, where like, it was clearly trying to, but I think if you took too long to do so, it would open up in the normal inventory instead. Oh. Okay. Oh, I can also just press 3 to do that. That's another option. In case it does still work like that in Silksong, I can just press 3. Alright, bam. That's what I have the button bound to open up the Hunter's Journal. Because there are ways to set hotkeys like that in this game, unlike the first game. Yup. Neato. Reno. No! Hi. Did not notice you spawn there, little guy. I should be using my Needle Strike more. I haven't used it nearly enough. Maybe I can use it on you! Oh, I didn't get the second hit out. Well, I can always try again! Haha, if at first you don't succeed, try again. The Undersweep. Gotta sweep! Oh, there's a place in the ceiling we can go. So, there is a room in the Underworks that I never found on my first playthrough that I learned of later, and I would like to find that, and I wonder if I just found the way to it right now. Let's see if that is the case, because I don't remember finding this, honestly. Ooh, okay, the music's fading away. I like that. That does give me a good sign that I am on the right track for finding the thing that I missed. Potentially. Indeed, I never found this guy on my first playthrough. Just never found that little hatch in the ceiling. Hi there, buddy. You seem to be working hard.
Thorough. Who is there? Me cannot clear see.
At ease, large one. I am no danger to you.
Me see you now. So clean, so lively. Surely you did come from above. Me time has come at last. Me work is done. You come to bring me up.
That's fine.
You mistake me. I am no resident of the Citadel. I am a stranger here, though no foe to you.
Stranger, me grave mistake. Forgive me, them's above for me unworthy hope. Of course me work is not done. Harder, me must work harder.
This guy reminds me of Kamachi from Spirited Away, and it also reminds me my sister of Kamachi from Spirited Away. The way that he's constantly down here running the machine that powers the whole Citadel. And Kamachi is like basically running the entire bathhouse at once. Spirited Away is such a great movie, I love that.
The harder me work, the sooner it come. Them's above, them watch us always. Work hard, and us will go up.
Sir, I fear you are long forgotten by your masters. Should you not rest? The burden this toil is placing on your shell is plain to see.
You speak strange. Me cannot rest. Us works, and Citadel breathes, and them's above do sing, and all is right. And when us works enough, them see it. Them see it, and us gets us holy reward.
I feel bad for this guy, man. I honestly doubt he's gonna get any rest coming soon. And also, me talking like that is actually making me winded in real life. Like, I feel tired right now.
Harder longer for your light.
I ran out of silk. Why does that cost silk to use? I will never understand.
Them sounds you make, of holy sort. When me hear such sounds, me remember of home. Me remember of be little. It make it painful hard to work such remembers. Me must keep working. Please, friend, don't make them sounds no more. Oh, he reacts to the needle, and that is so sad.
May I ask what you know of the Citadel above you, sir? You go to much effort to reach it.
The Citadel. Most miracle of a place. Bright and holy. Fresh water for all, much as can drink. Air so clean, can see the great roofs above. When me thinks of Citadel above, me works hardest of all. Me cannot say much more, friend. Them's is watching. Us must keep working.
Alright, well, if I go over here, I want to say, yes, you can run along this treadmill. And if you do this long enough, I've seen this in videos. Oh, you're actually, like, kind of taking his position for him. Or that, or he was just resting briefly. Hard to tell. I want to say that eventually you get something. You really have to work at this for a long time, don't you? Holy shit. This is assuming you get anything from this. I could be wrong. I don't know. I swear you got something from this at some point. I'm not sure. What if I throw a bomb? Oh god, that almost blew you up. I'm so sorry, you don't deserve that. Okay, I'm done. I'm impatient. I don't feel like doing this anymore. But I swear that one of the machines in the background does eventually spit out a single rosary if you do that long enough. So, that's cool. Have faith in us. Continue to run along this treadmill for 5 hours, and thou shalt get 1 fucking rosary. Man, I thought conditions were bad down in Bone Bottom, down in Farloom, but they're even worse up here. The people down below have it well. It's entirely possible you could be one of these guys instead. These guys you need to unionize or something, I swear. Man, look at this slow door open. It's kind of cool, kind of imposing, kind of threatening. Stand on the middle here. Are you another poke? No, you're a throwy. Are you new? Are you a new enemy then? Ah. So you attack in a new way. Or no, you're one of the spinny guys. Okay, we fought you before. Hit the rosaries, but don't leave the room. So I would like to check out what's up above me first. Seriously, talking as that guy actually did tire me out. Like, I kind of feel exhausted now. That's kind of funny. Well, good thing this is going to be the last video I do this session. Ah! Gotta sweep your face off! Alright, what about up here? We got a dead end right here. May as well start with this. Then I'll continue down below to the right, which I think will be the best way forwards. Hi, there's two of you guarding an item. Okay, I think I may as well do this. And also, I can optionally... Hiya! Perfect! Haha! That is so satisfying to nail. It's not always something like you can viably do, but whenever you can do it, it might just be my favorite Silk skill in the game. Alright, up we go. Let me pound. How did that miss? Oh god, I am taking damage. I am taking damage! I can fix that. There we go. I'm gonna use up all my plasmium reserves so quickly. Got a bench in here, apparently. Or at least the opportunity for a bench. Maybe not a guarantee of a bench. Okay, I want to avoid those vents in the ceiling. Gregory, do you see that small vent on the floor? Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? Man, ever since I found that while working on my Nightblights video, I have just been unable to get over it. It is so funny. Well, there goes the 2 plasmium. Yeah, I forgot to mention this. Whenever you sit on a bench in this game, lifeblood health that you once had goes away. I don't understand why this is still a thing in Silksong, because in Hollow Knight, lifeblood was something that you would find on occasion, rarely throughout the world, but it would also be something given to you by charms. Here, though, it's something you have to use from this specific tool, obtainable from that specific location, and yet you lose it when you sit on a bench? I don't understand that. Speak now. Thy confession will be heard. You have confessed a sin most grave and must by works cleanse yourself. Return to your task and work off cycle, neither eating nor supping until new cycle begins. By the grace of Farloom Eternal, may you never tire, toil, and be forgiven. It's a pre-recorded message. Just telling them whatever they say to fuck off and get back to work and never eat. Oh my god. This place is like borderline Aperture Science. It's almost cartoony how messed up this place is. Alright, here we go. Hiya! Ow! Okay. I think you were a new enemy. You had a kind of high-pitched voice for the grouchy eyes you had there. That's usually not the case, but I suppose, you know, some people have grouchy eyes with that voice. I don't know where I was going with that, so instead I'll just climb around this room a little bit and continue into this room. We got another one of you to fight. Oh god. Hi. Okay. Hi. Yes! Alright. Then we somehow dodged the projectile from that guy. Bam! Again! I love that. I love that ability so much. I'm never gonna stop. Oh, okay, good to know. Let me get enough silk to... Okay, you got it, friend. I should get enough silk to heal first before I continue acting all cocky. There we go, we did it. Thankfully, these guys have such long breaks in between their attacks. They're just as winded as that guy in the middle. What was he, Loam? I think that was his name. Only 2 waves. Really? That's not a lot for a combat arena in this game. Usually they have more than that. Alright, let's go up here. Got another enemy, gotta sweep. Let me heal up again, because I really freaking need it. Then, what's out this way? I think this is a connection. Yes, this is the way back out to this area. Very cool. Alright, with the rate I'm going, we'll probably have this whole area explored by the end of the video, or at least everywhere we can go right now. And then the next video, I'll have to tackle the runner-up, I guess. No, the follow-up area, you know. Not the runner-up. Actually, I think I might be on my way to that right now, going this direction. Well, perhaps I should seek the other directions first. Want to clear out everything I can down here first, as I literally just said 5 seconds ago. Can I go under the floor? No, I cannot. Very cool, very cool, very nice. We're going in here, I guess. Are we? I don't know. Should I be going this way? I don't think I should be going this way. Raid Rosary String, because I think this takes you up to another area that I don't want to explore yet, because I still have places to go down here. So yeah, if I end up climbing too high, and I think I am, I will eventually turn back. However, I will at least climb up here a little bit, because I think there is a bench you can find, and this bench you don't have to pay for? I'm right about that? Okay, hi. More of you. Hit the lever up above, see what that does. What did that do? Okay, just open the way. But yes, this is absolutely the way out of the Underworks and into the main Citadel area. We are not going to do that yet. Gonna go back down. Okay, no bench apparently. You have to keep going up further for a bench anyway. Can I stop? That would be very, very nice. For some reason, I feel nervous right now, like in real life. I feel very anxious right now. I don't know why. There's nothing to be anxious about. I'm playing a game. I'm having fun with my life. I don't know what I'm so nervous about right now. I feel the anxious, nervous sweats. For some reason. Couldn't tell you why. I think I do have anxiety, genuinely. I haven't been officially diagnosed. Not in any way I consider official, anyway. But I think I might actually have anxiety. Not just social either, like generally. General anxiety. Look at that. That would leave me with one mask missing without the multi-binder skill, but the multi-binder, or sorry, the tool. Multi-binder tool. But with multi-binder, I'm now able to actually top off my health there. It's pretty cool. Alright, have I hit you yet? I have not hit you yet. What you have? What you have in you? Is this a hiding place? What was the point of that? Okay, let's keep going down. Hit this lever. I think this will open up a thing that'll go through the floor. Indeed, it'll break the floor. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you for not blocking every single one of my attacks for once. Does it fall all the way down and open up the thing at the bottom too? It does! Okay, we're going deep, I guess. Alright, screw all those enemies. Who needs the Hunter's Journal entries? Who needs anything of the sort? No, no, no. Stop it. I'm just gonna go heal down here. Hope you don't mind. Okay. Cool. Thank you. What? Cheap ass? I gotta heal again. Instead of being able to use cross-stitch on the next person I see. How could you? What does this do? Okay, that lifts this out of the way. This is the main way to go down here at the bottom, so I guess we'll take it. I hope I didn't miss anything on the big long fall down. Okay, that's a little mean. Let's wait for the next one. And bam! Cool. What's down here? Because I kind of forget. It's an item. Delver's Drill? Oh my god, I remember this tool, and I remember it being so much fun. Okay, we're gonna swap out Plasmium File for this very soon. So this drill, you have 13 uses of it. However, it is not a projectile. Rather, it will send you downwards, and if you hit an enemy from above with it, it can deal a bunch of damage all at once. It is one of the most fun abilities in this game. I cannot wait to try it. Oh my god, okay. Another news. Would you like some music? I like the final note whenever you run out of silk. That's kind of cool. Anyway, can't do anything with that. Can't see anything else over there, so let's just head back the way we came. What an odd little dead end. Once again, Farloom has a lot of odd dead ends in it compared to Hallownest, I feel. I mean, I'll see you on my newest playthrough of the first Hollow Knight if that actually is the case or not, but yeah. It's one of my few gripes with this game's world design, I'd say. It's the fact that there's just so many random dead ends everywhere. All right, hi, sir. Why are you hitting the wall? What did that wall ever do to you? What the hell was that? Like, it saw me and then it just started hitting the wall behind it instead of me. I don't know, I guess like, god damn it, I have to fight something again. They're taking out their pent-up anger on the wall. I suppose I understand. All right, let's make my way back over to the tall room to the right, and then we'll explore the remainder of what's over there. And after that, I guess we'll make our way up and out of here into the main Citadel area, and then potentially end the video depending on how long we've been going. We'll have to see. Alrighty. Okay, I forgot that was there, honestly. Hasn't even been that long since I explored here before, but yeah, I did forget in that little bit of time. Okay, we're good, we're fine, we're good. Very nice. Get out of my way. Let me use the needle strike on you. I never use this enough. What was that pathetic attempt at a stab attack? I am sorry, buddy. That was just sucky. Do better. I know y'all are like exhausted and tired after working for the Citadel for so long. In fact, you're so exhausted that you didn't realize that that was in fact a spike pit and you should avoid going in there. I want that. Do I have one of those? Oh, I do. That's going to complete another thing of spool. That's going to complete another max spool of silk. If I can get that. Oh man, I really want that now. Okay, avoid your swings. Is there anywhere on the left we can go in this room? I don't think so. I think it's just the upper right. That's the only place we can go now. So, anything over here? Nope. Let's go this way. That was a weird way to say that. Let's go this way. You know. I'm trying to kill all the enemies that I see just to fill out my Hunter's Journal entries. Because I kind of, sort of want to do that as a part of this playthrough. We'll have to see if I end up going through with it, though. Alright. Unlock this door. Very cool. Made a little shortcut for ourselves. Oh, yeah, this really is just Deep Docks 2.0, isn't it? Because once you get out here, there's all this heat. I don't think there's actual lava, but there is a bunch of heat, presumably being collected from Deep Docks. Deep Docks is kind of like right below this place. It's a ways below the place, but still. All right, what's in here? Yes. Insert rosaries. I shall insert 80 rosaries to unlock whatever this is. This here is an elevator. It's a little fast travel device that takes you throughout the Citadel. If we were to take it to the only other available station, known as Terminus, we get brought here to what appears to be a line of what used to be a bunch of elevators, but now it's only one, and we get a free bench on top of a pipe. That's actually a really cool place for a bench. And if we look at our position on the map, we can see we are... wow. Way higher than the underworks. Suppose that does make sense. The little travel diagram there was showing us that. Let me switch on Wanderer's Crest and let me switch my tools around. So I would like for a red tool, I want to use the drill. So we're going to switch on the drill, and then Fractured Mask is just so good. I don't really have any other blue tools that I think are worth using. Actually, the Polyp Pouch. Let's go with that. And I'll switch that on instead of, whatchamacallit, instead of... No, actually, I want to see what the rest of what the rest of this room is. There we go. The rest of this room is a wall. So, that's cool. Oh, there's a thing. Due to unacceptably high injury and unsanctioned deaths, Ventrica travel shall henceforth be denied to all. For Farloom Eternal, a bug who serves must never die. Unacceptably high injury and unsanctioned deaths is certainly an interesting statement from the health department. Look at there. There's one of those elevators that's been destroyed, and you can see it in the background. That's pretty cool. All right, so my range is going to be pathetically small, but that's okay. Hopefully the drill will make up for it. Hopefully. Except I can only use the drill from above, but you know what I mean. Oh, maybe I should use... You know what? Let's go back up. Maybe I should switch on, whatchamacallit, the Silk Spear as my ability to make up for my lack of range. And, you know, giving the Silk Spear some love would be nice. Cross Stitch has gotten plenty of praise so far, so yeah, I think we can switch it off and put on Silk Spear. There we go. Back down we go. Eventually. I am still kind of annoyed that you can't just switch out your tools whenever you want to, and you have to be resting at a bench for it. I would have said, like, because I didn't like this in the first game, and back in the first game, I justified it with the inventory screen doesn't pause the game. And so it would still be a risk to swap it out in the middle of combat anyway. That being said, not only does Hollow Knight Silksong pause the game in the inventory screen, but they've actually added inventory pausing to the first game since then. So yeah, now that no longer applies, and now it makes a little more sense. Still kind of sucky though. All right, let me fail completely. Holy shit. Let me fail completely, use my skill, then actually use it properly. Yay, okay. Let me use its Needle Strike. Hiya! Oh, that's so fun! That is so fun! Alright. Okay, cool. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep. You're a much larger version of the gotta sweep, sweep, sweep. Bam! Okay, there we go. This crest is a lot of fun, but only once you get the Needle Strike IMO. Before then, it just kind of sucks. Oh god, oh god. Okay, cool beans. Nice. Wish updated. Wait, do I have... Congratulations, sir. Oh, I forgot that introduces a hazard for this. I think I finally have enough enemies for the Hunter's Journal. I can go back and complete that now. If I remember to. Okay, well, there goes the last... That was kind of a waste of introducing a new hazard for just a couple of enemies. Just one wave. In other news, though, we have a new spool of silk we can use. Yes! That's 3. Yes, that's 3 additional spools of silk. Awesome. And we're only going to be getting more of those as we go. Seriously, the Citadel has so many mask shards and so many spool fragments in it. We're going to be getting a ton. And I'm glad for it. It's about freaking time we start getting some upgrades. Okay, we can't actually leave from that side. What about here? Okay. I think I have just discovered everywhere I can go in the Underworks. I don't think I can go anywhere else. Yeah, the right side, it seems we're gonna have to come back down for that later, another time. Okay. Well then, I guess nothing else to do but make our way up to the main Citadel area and begin exploring. Honestly, I'd be okay with that. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. Alright, bench is in here, though don't necessarily want to spend 15 more rosaries on a bench, especially if I'm going to encounter a free one fairly soon, so yeah, I think I'll go with that. Haven't found many opportunities to use the drill yet, but don't worry, I'll find them. Assuming I remember to. Okay, that was a little close, that's fine. I don't know what I was saying ew to. Bam! Get killed, piece of shit. We still have one more room to go before we're out of here. Actually, have I gone up here yet? Oh, yes, I have. It was just a couple of rosaries, and I think one enemy. Those deal 2 damage if you get hit by them. That is a hazard that was not patched or nerfed, or in any way. Those will deal 2 masks of damage, so watch the frick out. Alright. I've unlocked the chance for critical hits, and then I just took that away from myself because I'd rather heal. Okay, let me see. See if I can try using the drill. Come back up, sir. Nope, wrong button. Hi-ya! Perfect! Love the drill, love it so much. We're gonna find much better enemies to use it on very shortly, though. Don't you worry. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I'm pretty sure some of the enemies out in the main Citadel area are much more befitting of the drill. Of the drill usage. Okay, well, that's the Underworks. That's everywhere we can go right now, so... Let me climb back up here. Deal with you guys. You're very annoying. Get you out of my life. Thank you. Go this way. Climb around. Very nice hidden climb there. Yeah, it was so hard to find, Team Jerry. Congratulations. Now we're in a new area. Over here we have a fountain. You can rest inside of it. Is this? No, it's not a spa. Okay, it's just water. That's fine. Oh, you can go up. You can go up into it. That's kind of cool. Progress anywhere at all? Or is this just... Nah, it's just a little space you can be. Okay, cool. Back out we go then. Here's the free bench I was just alluding to earlier. I wasn't alluding to it. I was directly mentioning it. That's not what alluding means. Welcome to the Coral Chambers. This place is fucking majestic. I don't know how many of you may have watched Chugga Conroy before. I'm assuming some of you definitely have. Possibly, potentially. If you're watching and are deeply engaged in this kind of Let's Play, then you probably have, because, you know, my Let's Plays kind of imitate his in a lot of ways, but he has mentioned multiple times across many of his playthroughs that there are various areas, there's like a certain flavor of area in a video game, where once you arrive there for the first time, you are absolutely enamored by it, and you just, like, you cannot put the game down. It is just so cool. And, like, bonus points if it comes after a really frustrating section, or, like, you know, after such a long play session into the middle of the night, and then you find this magnificent new place, and it just keeps your interest, just keeps you playing and playing because it's so freaking cool. I think the Coral Chambers is one of those areas for me. What's down here? Can't remember. Okay, we seem to be looping back to the Grand Gate. I'll talk about this more once we get back up there, but yeah, the Coral Chambers is just such a fantastic looking area. And like, when I got here for the first time, like, this was probably my favorite moment in the entire playthrough. Because, I'll be honest, my first time going through Blasted Steps, here's the shortcut to the Grand Gate, still can't really climb anything out there, so I'm not going to go out there just yet. Can't really do much out in the Grand Gate as of yet, so I'm going to come back in here. But anyway, my time through Blasted Steps was kind of frustrating. I remember not really liking the area that much, and even though I loved the last judge fight, I did find her run back annoying, for sure. And so when I finally made it to Act 2, when I went through the Underworks and had a few frustrating moments down there, and then I made my way up here, and I saw all the golden embellishments in the walls, all the yellow, golden lighting, this outdoor space, which looked amazing. I heard the music start to swell up in intensity. Like, everything looks so fancy, even with all the dead bugs in the background. I was still just like, wow, this is cool. This is super cool. This is super cool. I can't wait to see more of it. Climb up here. We can go to the left, apparently. I'm waiting until we get to the main area so I can start, like, you know, showing it off more, but it seems to be taking us a long time to get up there. Mostly due to me exploring every nook and cranny of all of these rooms, but, you know. I'd rather deflect the blame somewhere else. It's clearly not my fault. We got another Ventrica, I think these are called. Can't get to it from this side, but so we're gonna have to find a way around. What do we have here? A map? Model of the Citadel. Insert rosaries? Sure thing. Let's get ourselves a map of the Coral Chambers. Coral Chambers map. Oh, wow. Look at how big it is. I remember, too, seeing this map for the first time. I was like, whoa, holy shit. It's fucking huge. Just like... No, I'm not going there. Then why did I even start to go there in the first place? Jump up the platform. Smack you. Okay, we got a bunch of rubble we have to get past for yet more tension building into what a beauty of an area this is. I think another one of these kinds of areas for me was also the City of Tears from the first game, because I remember entering the City of Tears for the first time. Oh my god, that was cool. That was super cool. You can even watch it, you can even watch me explore City of Tears for the first time on my main channel. I have a blind playthrough of Hollow Knight up there, so in case you're interested at all. Hello there, Citadel Bug. Do you have anything to say with this? Actually, I should probably heal instead. Then I can play it. No? Nothing to say? Corpses can't talk. Am I silly? Yes, I'm very silly. Oh my god. The sound design is incredible. I love it. It feels like a city in real life, but it also feels like you're inside some huge, like, cathedral-sized structure, and it also feels like you're in a factory, and that's because you're in all three of those, basically. It's perfect. What's this? The little spider climbed so high, here to stand a quiver at our startling citadel. Pale child, you return only to mock? Neither you nor your land have proven my match. This sleeping citadel shall be no different. Spider, dear, why must you remain so distressingly optimistic? The power that waits above you cannot conceive. Her who would snuff that hope with barely a glance. Fool child, you still think me blind to the form of your liege, having come this far? This land's grandeur, the devotion of its bugs, and the curse that befalls them. The signs are clear. Your kingdom is in the thrall of a creature beyond bug, one of that higher caste. Whatever its desire for my silk and my shell, it shall find I'm quite attached to both. Marvelous! So the spider knows something of fathomless beings, and still it hopes to stand against one. A god! Where do you hide this boundless strength you claim, spider? I've watched your struggle towards us. Yours was a painful, broken trek. One needs grace to stand before the divine. Then best you keep watching, child. I've found those who claim themselves a god can rarely match the title. And experience tells me even gods can fall. She didn't have a rebuttal to that, huh? Well, that was ominous. Here we have the mysterious force from above possessing these enemies and making us fight them. And thus begins Choral Chambers for real. Here comes the music. Just like with the Blasted Steps, this area's theme is not something I would go to listen to on my own, but it is one of the most memorable in the entire game, and oh my god, is it amazing. We have a door right in front of us, however, I fear going inside will probably mute the music, so I think I'm just gonna go up these instead. Wow, look at those fast pogos, that's really fun. Alright, bam, 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 bam. So funny story. I just got a pop-up in the corner from that saying that one of my siblings is playing this game right now, and both my sisters are huge Hollow Knight fans. Along with me, I vaguely kind of introduced them to the game, and now we're all three like super big Hollow Knight fans, and of course we've been playing through Silksong. However, one of my sisters was unable to play this game for the longest time because her computer actually couldn't run it. However, recently she's got a new computer which can run the game, and she has actually gone past me in progress in this current playthrough, even though she just got it like a few weeks ago. I think that's pretty funny. Goes to show how devoted she is to this game. Anyway, I do not know where to start. There's many ways we can go. There's also many new enemies we're finding. Most of these guys are kind of self-explanatory. We got a flyer who's throwing Christmas ornaments. We got a stabber on the ground. We got a stabber from the skies. It's your pretty average enemy selection in this game. Let me go up here and heal. I do not have multi-binder on anymore, so it's just going to be the normal healing. But that is a-okay with me. I would like to hit you, please. I would like to hit you, please. I'd like to hit you, please. If you please, I would like to hit you, please. If you please. Thank you. Okay. So I think my first order of business might be to head left. See, we got a new... Oh man, this music. We got a new marker up at the top, so that's our first objective in the Citadel. So we'll be making our way up there eventually. I don't think I'm going to be doing that right now. I think I'd rather explore as much as I can first. Seems we have a bench in here, so let's go sit on it. Oh wow, it's like partially covered in something. That looks like a spider web. It looks like a spider web cloth thing. That's cool. All these little details I'm only just now noticing. I'm so glad I'm playing this game a second time, because I am liking it so much more on this second run. What do we have in here? We got a secret area, that's for sure. Anything up here? No. There's a hatch to go down. I've got some spiders in here. Or one spider in here, perhaps not some. What else? Down, we're yelling timber. The music's fading away, which is sad because I love the music and I want it to play more. This is a nice little study corner, though you'd be surrounded by the sounds of steam all the time. Can't climb back out, so I guess I'm... Wait. Okay, I think you can. I think you can barely climb out. Yes, you can. Awesome. Let's see what's to the left. To the left, to the left. Got one of you. Okay, you know, Wanderer's Crest doesn't actually have as bad range as I remember. Oh, that's just a pointless little loop. Okay, got it, understood. Down we go. I think this might be, yes, this is a connection to this big hallway down here. Can we actually continue down the hallway? Or will we be stopped eventually? That's what I intend to find out. Ooh, look at this. We got a ton of new enemies. We're gonna have so many new things to look at in the Hunter's Journal. Speaking of which, why don't I just do that right now? You're a cog worker, envoy, choir pouncer, choir bellbearer, reed, chorister. These are gonna be so hard for me to remember, but I'll try to keep them in mind. Yeah, let's Silk Spear. I said let's Silk Spear you. There we go. And that didn't even kill you, man. I'm gonna need to upgrade my, my needle at some point. Unfortunately, we need the pale oil for that guy. He won't upgrade it without more of that. Ooh, perfect opportunity. Let's... Oh, that works. I'll take that. That works. That works fine enough. Let's go. My God. I love the red tools in this game. Like, nothing from the first game, as fun as the first game is, nothing from the first game gets quite as satisfying as using a red tool to kill an enemy like that. It's so fun. I love it. All right. Hi. Got more stuff. You are a choir pouncer. You are very, very different from the enemies down below in the rest of Farloom. Clearly, very different. You're not identical or anything. Does go to show us that some pilgrims have made their way up here in the past. We are not the first. Okay. I was going to go to the left, but apparently I'm going over here now. Hey, that was a good idea. That lets us unlock the bellway. Let's do that. Are y'all? All right, how we doing? So let's insert the rosaries. It's only 80. We got plenty for that. Do, 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 do. Open up the hatch. My water is warm now. This has been a long recording session. I've been going for probably about 2 hours now. Yeah, I started at like 2 p.m. It is 5 p.m. currently. Or no, I started at 3 p.m. Oh, whatever, close enough. So not only have we unlocked a bellway for Eric to enter, but we've also unlocked yet another elevator. So now we can teleport between the Underworks or Terminus, wherever that is, whenever we'd like. And as we unlock more of those elevator cars, of course, we'll be able to travel around the Citadel. This is the only bellway station in the entire Citadel, but considering the Citadel is so huge, it makes sense they've added a second fast travel network for us. Very nice of them. I see no reason to call in Era just yet. Era doesn't have any thoughts about the place. No thoughts, head empty in that little beast. I know that it towers over Hornet, or she towers over Hornet, but I just like to think that it's still a super small little beast at the end of the day. All right, what we got in here? More stuff, more things, very cool. Oh, hi, okay. You are going to die now, haha. Fuck you. Thank you for the Silk Eater. I'll take more of those. I have so many of those now. Next time I die, I should just use one. Haven't died in a long time. Can't help but notice. Maybe I do have a good chance of doing a successful Steel Soul run of this after all. I don't know. Just some bosses like Sister Splinter kind of make me worried about that. Because you remember how I did with Sister Splinter? I died like 6 times. Hello there. This looks a little fancy. Great bugs, you who weep as your kingdom fades, join me upon the stage. Together we shall inflame the passion of Farloom. Okay, can I get a name first? Who are you? Who are you exactly? You look majestic, whoever you are. I'm very excited to meet you later on, but yeah. All right, hello there, sir. How are you? Oh, okay, cool. We're just gonna kill you and move on. How about that? How's that sound? Killing you and move on. That sounds fantastic. Oh my god, golden opportunity. Come down this way, friend. Oh man, it canceled. That's unsatisfying. That makes up for it though. Oh my god. I am going to get so excited and loud every time I pull one of those off. Just warning you. Because back when I was playing this game for the first time, I had all these feelings of satisfaction bottled up. I didn't usually yell out about it because there wasn't any reason for me to, because I was playing by myself. I wasn't recording it. Well, I can attack these guys before they become possessed. That's kind of sad. Like, I'm just beating up on this poor person. They're not even doing anything bad yet. All right, let me Silk Spear you. Oh, that does put me under the threshold for heal. Well, one more Spool Fragment upgrade, and we will be able to use a Silk skill without losing the ability to heal right afterwards, and that will be a great boon to us. Okay, bye. I saw the chain jiggle underneath me. Man! Almost had you. Hold on. No, I'm trying again. Bam! Perfect! Oh, this guy dropped a little bundle of silk, and then it fell in the spikes and died, because that's just my fucking luck, but yeah. If you hit that a bunch of times, you'll regain a bit of silk. Not very much, but it's better than nothing. Bounce off of you. Man, how tall is this room? I mean, the Citadel is huge, so I suppose it's not a huge surprise. But like, my god, there's so many places to go. It's overwhelming. All right, I've been recording for just under 50 minutes. I can definitely go on for a little longer. Soon, though, I would like to stop. I am feeling a little tired. But hey, that's not y'all's problem. That's my problem. Can't open this from the other side, I don't think. No. Even though your needle can't hit enemies through walls, it cannot hit switches through walls. So we're gonna have to find some way around to get that, whatever item that is. Ooh, we're going like all the way up in here. This is a very strange direction to go. Oh, you know what? I think approaching this place from the right first was actually a good idea. Though, before I continue any further up, I would like to see what's down to the left over here, because I don't think I've been in here yet. While I'm on the way down, have a listen to this music. This music is the greatest reward for arriving into Act 2 that I ever could have asked for. Man, on the main list of area themes in this game, this is certainly in my top 3. Might even be my top favorite. I don't know, Bilewater's theme is so good though. But I'll have to think more about it when we next go back to that area. Hopefully that will be like years down the line though. Oh wait, I've already been in here. I'm silly me. The map hasn't updated because I haven't rested at a bench. Alright, I'll meet you back up at the top of the room real quick. Alright, I have arrived. Let us continue upwards. Lever! Just gonna hit it without even thinking. That might not be the greatest idea in every situation, but here it worked out. As it opens up a passageway for us to cross through this room. There are doors on either side, however, this hallway has to be rotated the other way around for that to work. And unfortunately, when it is rotated that way, we can't actually access it. However, we can at least set it to that position in case we cross through there later, so let's keep that where it is right now. Hello there. Gonna silk spear you in the face. Okay. I ledge grabbed into that. That was kind of my bad. Sure, throw it up there. That makes a lot of sense. I think you have a different voice from some of the others. Oh, all those rosaries died, didn't they? This appears to be a dead-end room, so let's start with this. Oh, okay. Got a cog worker up there. I can't reach you. Oh, okay, now I can. Yep. Thank you for removing yourself and rage in my attacks. Very nice of you. Thank you. What do we have here? Machine with a symbol of silk. So you can pay 40 rosaries to buy one of these little spools of silk that hops around all over the room. And it hops towards the entrance. And then, oh, you actually do get it. Never mind. I was going to say, and then it, it leaves the room and you only get one hit of silk in the end. But yeah, thankfully, no. I would very much like to drill you because you annoy me. You know the drill. Ha 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 ha. Get it. It's, okay. I don't need to say get it like 50,000 times. All right, I don't think the drill's gonna be super effective against you. Would still like to kill you though, not just to get your Hunter's Journal entry, but so I can freaking, no, wrong button, crap. I was meaning to press up, but I pressed F instead for some reason. Okay, then maybe, no. Get me back up there. Okay, fine, you were at one hit anyway. That works. Let's go into here. More tubes to crawl through. There's lots of these in the Citadel. Hello? How we doing down here, sirs? Okay, you know what? Oh no, we are going the right way. Okay, we are going the way I want to be going. Hi, a little bat. Owie. That was mean. That was mean of you, bat. I wonder if we're going to be able to encounter them later on. We probably are. Whenever we find our way to that room, we shall have the fight of our lives. Welcome to this little place. Up in the upper right corner of the Citadel. Does it have a name yet? Hi there. The White Key. You know, funny story. On my first playthrough, took me forever and a day to find this item, and I have no idea why. It was just sitting over here the whole time. But this opens something that we've actually kind of passed by already. Something all the way back down here at the beginning. We'll get back to that in due time. For now, let us enter. Look what it is, it's a bell. We chop it free and heal. Smack! Sing your song! This is the 6th holy bell that needs ringing. Nice! And it unlocks the little bench for us. Very cool. This place is the first shrine. Supposedly this was the first one and all the others down below came later. So I wonder, which came first, the Citadel or the rest of Farloom? I'm assuming most of Farloom down here is like nature, but some of the things that were built here were the Citadel's creation. For example, the Deep Docks I'm pretty sure is the Citadel's creation. Sinner's Row is probably the Citadel, potentially. Craymore though, I'm not sure about. Shellwood is a lot more nature. Yeah, some of the constructions throughout the Marrow and the like, yeah. It's kind of hard to tell what all is Farloom and what all is the Citadel. Oi! You there! It was you, wasn't it? Ringing that great clanging bell just now, right when I'm trying to get some sleep.
Admit it. You done it, you shifty little bell-runger.
You have chosen a curious place to rest, sir. Do you perhaps know something of this shrine and its companions in the lands below?
Oh, so you ask funny questions as well as cutting bells free, eh? You certainly ain't a pilgrim, but you're certainly not of the choir either. No, I know exactly what you are. A bell-ringing lout! A weirdo! Don't you realize what you've done waking that shrine back up? That bell has rung out far and wide. The wretched and the lost will have heard its call. They'll be making their way here now. Well, what's done is done, and what's rung is rung. Just make sure you come back here soon, you lout. You can help me deal with all the dirty little pilgrims and desperate scavengers who turn up.
Oh no, I gave you responsibility and a job in life. I'm so sorry. I mean, I would understand his annoyance personally, but still.
This shrine awakened calls out to him, you see. It's safe here. Come on over, ringing in the ears of every lost pilgrim and grubby so-and-so unlucky enough to have made it to this blasted citadel with their wits intact.
Well, what's done is done, and what's rung is rung. If time permits, Sir Bug, I shall visit again. So we'll have to make sure to do that later on. In fact, you might just be able to leave the room and come back, or you might have to rest at a bench first. Usually, events progress in this game after you rest at a bench. Okay, so here we go. Inspect, insert rosaries. Sure, why not? Let's do that. And then, you know, depending on if I'm able to, I might actually go visit this objective before the video ends. I think that could be fun. Let's see, what do we have here? We got, yes, Terminus, First Shrine, Grand... I thought that... I was gonna say Grand Belly. The Grand Belly of the fucking Citadel. Alright, anyway, the top entrance here takes us into this room. Once again, with having two entrances stacked on top of each other that take you to completely different areas. Not a super huge fan of that world design, but hey, it's the only way they can make it work, then that's fine. These guys are a new enemy, and oh my god, are they annoying! I hate them! Okay, they will deal 2 massive damage per hit, and they swing these, like, violin strings at you. They swing these violin bows at you. Kinda cool. I wonder if that's supposed to be what they are. If I could drill you, I would very much like to. Unfortunately, you do jump in the air quite often. Are you not super bad? What are you? The Grand Reed. Choir Elder, Choir Flyer, and Choir Hornhead. Makes enough sense. I think there are 2 of these. Yes, there are 2 of these in this room. Kinda sucks, but that's fine. Bam! Hit you with 2 silk spears. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, cool. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I don't know. Okay, we got the way back down into this room. We can open this shortcut. Very nice. Beautiful. Back up here, we can't reach wherever that is, but we can continue this way and fight another one of you. Let's heal. Oh god, okay. Gotta be a little careful. Wow, you guys can do waterfowl dance too? I thought I was the only one who could do thread storm, waterfowl dance, whatever you choose to call it. Are you guys weavers too then? That's actually kind of interesting. Never really thought about it until now. Bam, let's heal. Think that's the last of those guys for this room, so I will take that and move on. I did rest at the bench in the first shrine back there, right? So yeah. If I die at whatever's coming up next, I will respawn there. Do not worry. Are you ready? For the greatest boss fight ever made! Okay, that's not actually my true opinion, but it's close to that! Time for the Cogwork Dancers, one of the greatest double boss fights ever created. That's probably what I should have led it with. They will show you where they're going to move right before they do. And then they move at a very particular rhythm. Meanwhile, you can get all your hits on them. If they fall down to the ground, they will slash around themselves. They go to the sides, they'll just simply stab. They'll occasionally do that. And then sometimes they will go to the center. They will meet in the middle, and then they do a special move. Let's see if they actually do that. At some point, okay, gotta jump over you. Yes, here we go. They will do an AoE blast in the middle. And then they separate. Oh my god. This is a beautiful boss fight. Not just in terms of gameplay, but in terms of visuals and story as well. Okay, that seems to be the end of their first phase. But don't worry, they've got more fight in them. Okay, now I think it's just faster. Oh god. Oh, that's not meeting in the middle like I thought it was. Yeah, they create a little aura whenever they're about to do that. Oh, okay. I need to heal very, very soon. Very, very soon. Okay, okay, perfect. Perfect timing. Let's go. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, gotta watch for that. Gotta watch. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, man. Jeez. Of course, they deal 2 masks of damage per hit, but I accept it. Their attacks are pretty easy to avoid, so them dealing 2 masks makes sense. I'd say this is overall an easy, kind of easier end boss fight for this game's standards. But I don't mind that one bit. It's so much freaking fun. Okay, there we go. Going down, yelling timber. All right. That's second phase down. Then I think things get a little crazier. Let me heal beforehand. Yes, and now they each move one at a time off step from each other. That is freaking cool, and it increases the challenge tenfold. Okay, 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 they can still do that attack in the middle. Do they have any new additions to it? No, thank goodness they do not, because otherwise that would be kind of cheap, if you ask me. This is a fight that handles its phase transitions really well, I think. Its multiple phases really well. Okay, we're gonna heal. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I've been able to just barely squeeze out a heal every single time. Oh no, oh no, I didn't realize you were going towards me. Should have been looking for that, man. I'm missing some of these telegraphs, for sure. Okay, nothing's gonna happen. Cool, cool. Just remember that whenever they land on the ground, they will swipe around themselves. And that's one of them down. Last one still wants to fight. Here is phase 4. It fights on its lonesome. And it can't really do a thing to you as a result without its partner. It really does need its partner in order to do the job well. Now, I want to say if you wait long enough, there's an especially sad thing you can witness. Yeah. It'll go to the middle and then fall. This is so incredibly sad. I must put you out of your misery as quickly as I can. You need to join your partner in heaven, where you guys belong, because oh my god, were you such a fantastic boss fight. Phenomenal fight. Oh, wow, that was actually pretty satisfying. Ending it with the silk skill. Absolutely love it. That might be my favorite boss in the entire game. Not gonna lie to you. It's all downhill from here then. I might decide that something else is like even better later on. Wow, the entire background is changing. Look at that. The scale of everything in Silksong is really cool and impressive. Inspect. Pilgrim of Farloom Eternal, you rare chosen who hath ascended to this final threshold, listen to our wish, deliver it, that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end.
We would hear the song of the architects at the core of our citadel. They who sustain our realm, its walls, its floors, and its voice, even as others fall silent. We would hear the voice of the keepers within their grand vaults, they who guard our history, our prayers, and our secrets across the ages. We would hear the melody of the conductors, high in their gleaming towers, they bearing the heaviest mantle, who would guide our land ever on to greatness. Pilgrim of Farloom Eternal, regale us with our threefold song, that you may rise above and worship before our kingdom's divine heart.
So there's our objective. We gotta find the 3 songs around the Citadel and open up the way to the top of the world where the great power lies. In the meantime, though, I think I'm gonna head back to the first shrine, having that boss now been cleared. And I'm gonna end the video because, oh my god, my throat hurts. I need to rest it. I also need to go eat. I am very hungry, so yeah. I gotta say, so far, I have been loving this playthrough, and loving the game, especially on this playthrough. I can't really say I expected it because my first playthrough was quite a frustrating time at many points. But this time, it's been almost nothing but fun, and I'm very happy about that. I don't want to hate this game. I do want to love it just as much as anything else. Okay, we still have you here. Trying to wake and it calls out to him, so nothing's happened here yet, but I suppose sitting inside on this bench at the first shrine is no better place to end the video, Oh my god, I'm sorry, hiccup. So let's do that. I'm gonna switch my crest around real quick. I'm gonna make it Reaper again, and we're... Oh god, stop hiccuping. Now is not the time. Gonna equip that, we're gonna switch this out for the drill, and I guess we may as well use, wait, no, I would like, Cross Stitch. Let's put Cross Stitch on. Let's use Sting Shard with the poisonous thing. Pollet Pouch with Sting Shard and Delver's Drill. How about that? And of course I'll keep Fractured Mask because it's like the best blue tool I have. Why would I equip anything different, frankly? Okay, with that, next time on Hollow Knight Silksong, we're gonna start exploring more of the Citadel, try to make our way towards one of those songs. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.